If you run a fleet, you probably feel like you're constantly just bleeding cash.
Right.
Fuel prices, driver issues, a truck breaking down at the worst possible time.
It feels like you're always playing defense.
Exactly. But I've been going through this new guide, the 2026 Guide to Telematics and Fleet Growth, and it argues we're looking at this completely backwards.
It's a total mindset shift. Most operators see their fleet as this, necessary expense.
The cost center.
Right. But this guide, and it uses a lot of data from Responsible Fleet GPS, it says your fleet should actually be a source of investment capital.
Okay, that sounds fantastic, but let's get real. The guide is claiming you can find enough waste to boost profitability by 30%.
That sounds like a stretch.
It does, but it's not magic. It's about finding hidden money. Let's start with the most obvious leak. Fuel.
Which is what, 25–30% of most fleets' operating costs?
Easily. But the thing is, you're not just paying for the miles, you're paying for how those miles are driven.
You're talking about drivers idling in the parking lot for an hour. That's a big one, yeah. Burning a gallon an hour going nowhere. But the data shows the real killer is hard acceleration, just stomping on the gas.
And that burns how much more?
It can increase fuel consumption by up to 40%.
40. Wow, okay.
It adds up so fast. For, say, a 10-vehicle fleet, just curbing that aggressive driving and optimizing routes, you're looking at $7,500 to $10,000 a year.
And there's the investment capital. That's not just savings you bank. That's a marketing budget. That's a down payment on a new piece of equipment.
Exactly. It's fuel as funding. But while fuel is the obvious one, the guide points to something that's even more damaging to the bottom line.
Don't tell me. Unplanned maintenance.
The one that keeps managers up at night.
The roadside breakdown versus the scheduled checkup.
And that's because reactive maintenance just destroys your margins. An emergency repair can cost 3 to 5 times more than a scheduled one.
So a $6,000 transmission failure on the side of the highway versus, what, a $200 fluid flush that could have prevented it?
Precisely.
But hold on, how does a GPS system prevent a transmission failure? I get that it tracks a truck's location, but how does it know the vehicle's getting sick?
So this is where the tech gets really interesting. It's not just a dot on a map anymore.
Okay.
The Responsible Fleet system plugs right into the vehicle's engine computer. It's reading the fault codes, the diagnostics in real time.
So it basically sees the check engine light before the driver even bothers to mention it.
Even before that, it can detect subtle things like a small voltage drop on a battery or weird sensor readings weeks before that truck actually dies on you.
So you're not just avoiding a tow bill.
You're extending the vehicle's life by maybe 20 or 30%.
Which means I can put off building a new truck for another year, maybe 2. That's a huge capital preservation.
And that connects directly to the biggest idea in this guide. They call it the revenue multiplication effect. This is where you go from saving money to actively making more money.
Right. I read this section. It's about saving time, but not just to cut overtime. You're creating inventory. Is that the right word?
That's a good way to put it. Think of it this way. If route optimization saves your crew enough time to fit in 5 jobs a day instead of just 4, what just happened?
Just increase your revenue by 25%.
With the exact same resources. No new hires, no new van. You've essentially cloned your workforce for that extra hour.
That's where the integration comes in. The GPS, the AI cameras, the dispatching. It all has to talk to each other.
That's the whole point. It's not about juggling 5 different apps.
Now, usually when you talk about this level of tech AI, real-time diagnostics, I'm thinking the barrier to entry is high. Long contracts, expensive hardware.
That's the old model. That barrier has completely collapsed. Responsible Fleet has structured this so the payback period is, it's incredibly fast.
The guide was quoting an ROI of, 4 to 1 up to 15 to 1?
Yeah, and most fleets see a full return on the system in just 4 to 8 months from the fuel savings alone. Everything after that is just pure profit.
So the question really isn't, can I afford this? It's, can I afford to keep losing money without it?
That's the takeaway. You take that 15% you saved on fuel, the 40% reduction in downtime, and you funnel it right back into growing the business.
So if you're listening, here's your homework. Go audit your own fleet. Look for that hidden capital with a tool like Responsible Fleet GPS.
The money is already there, hiding in your daily operations. You just need the right lens to actually see it.
I'll leave you with this final thought. If you aren't using your fleet's data to fund your company's growth, are you really managing a fleet, or are you just paying for one? Thanks for diving in with us.